How gold is formed on Earth. How gold is extracted from mines. Gold continues to be one of the most sought after precious metals. It is one of the most valuable ones, a symbol of wealth and power. To obtain it, miners must process tons of rock. But have you ever wondered how gold is made? We visit the largest gold deposit in the United States and the world's largest underground gold vault to uncover how gold is extracted from mines and stored in one of the safest places on the planet. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give it a like, comment on your thoughts about the video, and share it on social media. Billions of years ago, a meteor shower brought gold as it fell upon the planet. Everything they carried remaining buried until the arrival of miners, igniting a fever for this gleaming golden metal. The California gold rush seekers didn't care about the gold's origin. They pursued the American dream, knowing that gold could make them wealthy. What they didn't know was that beneath their feet lies a vast sea of gold much more extensive than they could have ever dreamed. Gold is overheated silica, was forced to rise from the depths of the earth and crystallize into quartz beams. Mountains are moved to meet the demand for gold. More precious metal is extracted than one could fathom. Gold cannot be extracted or processed until it's found. The first step is to ascertain the location of the gold. Currently, the majority of gold is found in rocks, in the form of microscopic particles invisible to the naked eye. The largest gold deposit in the United States is located in northeastern Nevada. The tool needed to find gold-containing rocks has been replaced by a massive electromagnetic system, an enormous metal detector soaring through the skies. It emits a signal capable of detecting magnetized sand and all its associated components hundreds of meters underground. Gold is often found in the sand. Aerial exploration is an expensive method but can narrow down the search. Finding a large mine is no easy. That's the economic risk is high. Less than 1 out of 1,000 explorations yield results. When they locate a vein, the drillers begin their work. These machines can drill through rock up to 2 kilometers deep. The gold mine in northeastern Nevada is the second largest gold mine in the United States. It belongs to Barrick Gold, the world's largest mining multinational. It consists of 2 mines, one underground and one open pit, with a width of over 80 meters and a depth of 450 meters. Every day, 6 tons of limestone containing gold are transported by air. When a blast occurs, they first drill into the rock and then insert the explosive, which is made from a combination of ammonium nitrate and fuel. They use between 700 and 900 tons of ammonium nitrate and 600,000 tons of pulverized rock each time. Each ton of ore may contain as little as 3 grams of gold. A significant amount of rock is required to produce a gold ingot. Extracting this mineral requires billions of dollars. Nowadays, gold is valued at around 63 per gram, and miners spare no expenses. This shovel is the largest in the world, and with a price tag over $20 million, it is also the most expensive. Cargo trucks can haul up to 270 tons of ore, and the shovel loads 1 ton in 3 scoops. A truck arrives empty and leaves with a full load in just 1 minute. The trucks unload the ore, and the conveyor belt deposits it into a gigantic rotating drum. Inside, enormous steel balls grind it into powder. The rock is crushed into sand and mixed with water to form a kind of slurry. Next, enormous tanks are used for the next phase. Cyanide is added in small amounts to form a highly diluted solution. Cyanide is one of the few chemicals that dissolve gold. Then, small fragments of carbon are added to trap the gold from the solution and separated from impurities. The gold solution is then treated with electrolysis. An electric current causes the gold to deposit on the negative electrode of cathode. In the Nevada mine, there are tons of gold that cannot be extracted through open pit mining, so they go underground, a much more expensive and dangerous search. Half a kilometer to reach a dark and strange world formed by the network of 80-kilometer tunnels. The average temperature down here is 60 degrees. The mine has one of the largest air conditioning systems in the world. To extract the gold, the same technique as open pit mining is carried out. first the blasting, then the shovels collect the ore and sift the falling rock until the truck is filled. The truck takes the ore to the surface where it will be processed. The gold is covered by the thick crust of sulfide. The mineral and water are heated to 224 degrees in a gigantic chamber. Pure oxygen is added, and after subjecting it to enormous pressure, the crust breaks and releases the gold. The gold extracted from open pit and underground mining ends up in the damping room. The next step is the smelting. For this, it is heated to about 1100 degrees Celsius. With 90% pure gold, each ingot weighs 25 kilograms. But to obtain it, miners must process up to 8,200 tons of rock. Each ingot is the size of a brick and is worth over $1 million. About 26 tons of gold are mined from the mine each year, which is equivalent to over $1 million. Now, the gold is heated to a refinery where all impurities will be removed. The gold undergoes the final phase of cleaning and polishing. The last step is making it in ingots with the purity percentage. Over 190,000 tons of gold have been struck throughout history, and a large portion of the gold ends up in the hands of the Federal Reserve. For over 80 years, armored vehicles have been circulating through the narrow streets of Manhattan, transporting millions in gold deposits in and out of the only Federal Reserve Bank trust enough to safeguard nearly a quarter of the world's gold supply. The gold vault of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York is located in the basement of its main office building in Manhattan. Built in the early 1920s, the vault provides account holders with a secure place. Much of the gold in the vault arrived after World War II, as many countries wanted to store their gold reserves in a safe place. Gold holdings in the vault continued to increase and reached their peak in 1973, shortly after the United States suspended the convertibility of dollars into gold for foreign governments. At its peak, the vault held over 12,000 tons of gold. Since then, the activity of gold deposits and withdrawal had slowed down, and the vault has experienced a gradual but steady decline in overall holdings. However, the vault remains today the largest monetary gold repository in the world. The gold travels in heavily armored vans surrounded by heavily armed wardens. Then, the vans are unloaded. This small stack of gold bars may not seem like much, but if you try to put it in the back of your car, you could burst the tires. Now, they take the ingots to the world's largest underground armored gold chamber. It is valued at over $380 billion. But what could you do with so much gold? Leave your opinion in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy it and share it with someone else who may be interested. Also, subscribe to the channel by enabling notifications to continue learning. Bye!